A frail old man lay on his deathbed. In a chair beside his bed, a priest sat with him and wiped away the tears that flowed quietly from the dying man's eyes. The old man asked the priest to hear his confession. After receiving the sacrament, he said to the priest, "My son, if the Lord calls me tonight, ask all my brothers to forgive me for the trouble I've caused them. Ask them also to pray for my soul." From these words, one might think the old man had many regrets and much to repent. The old man was Padre Pio. He was known to read souls, to see heavenly apparitions, to bilocate, and to obtain miraculous cures. He slept only 1 or 2 hours each night. The rest of the time he prayed. His reputation for sanctity brought pilgrims from around the world to visit him at San Giovanni Rotondo. And yet, in the last hours of his life, he made a request that seems bewildering in light of his holiness. Why would Padre Pio, whom many considered a living saint, who seemed to have one foot in heaven throughout his entire life, beg prayers for his soul? When he was moments away from meeting his Lord, his humility convicted him. He was a saint, and still he was a sinner in need of mercy. The Catechism of the Catholic Church says something amazing about praying for the dead. Our prayer for them is capable not only of helping them, but also of making their intercession for us effective. When Padre Pio asked that his brothers pray for his soul, he was no stranger to the souls in purgatory. In fact, he said that more souls of the dead than of the living climb this mountain to attend my masses and to seek my prayers. He told stories of souls who had come to him in visible human form to ask for his intercession. He mystically understood what kinds of sins brought people to purgatory. Padre Pio was so busy trying to empty purgatory that, for those who knew him, it must have seemed that he would never need to land there himself. But still he asked for prayers for his soul. He knew that he sinned, and even if he went straight to heaven, those prayers would never be wasted. Other souls in purgatory could benefit from the offering. It is a comfort to us on earth, when a loved one dies, to think that the person is in heaven. This consolation is real and sweet. It is right and good for us to hope for heaven. But we must not forget what Padre Pio understood. Death is not always a free pass to heaven. In order to get there, many souls need the gift of our prayers. Padre Pio reminds us that it is never too late to pray, whether a person died recently or long ago. For the Lord, everything is an eternal present. Those prayers had already been taken into account, so that even now I can pray for the happy death of my great-grandfather,